Hey, good morning, and welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads. So today I have my weekly wrap up from last week. Last week I read two books. I had an average score of 4.6, so obviously it was a really good week. Those two books were Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451, a reread of this book. This book is a classic. I really enjoyed this book. And then obviously the book I wasn't for sure I'd get through, Brandon Sanderson, Elantris, my first Brandon Sanderson book. It was good, really, really good. And so I gave this a 4.8. Average score last week between the two books was a 4.6. So it was a really good week in terms of quality of reading. Last week I did 5 videos. Obviously I did book reviews for the two books there. And then I also did a deep dive character study of the character John Keller from Lawrence Block's John Keller series, or like I call it Hitman series. I obviously did a book haul, and then I reshuffled my TBR. And so it's always good to get some of those books reshuffled and in the near term. So I really enjoyed that. I had some new subscribers last week as well. Again, if you have privacy settings on Google, I won't see you as a newest subscriber. So always drop me a comment if you can and say, hey, I'm a new subscriber. I'm really enjoying your content, or give me criticism like, hey, I really wish you'd do this more or something like that. I'm always up for criticism. New subscribers were Heath Motley, Victor Emmanuel, Morgan Elizabeth, Jim Gorman 3600, and Lucas Cena. Thank you all for subscribing, and thank you all for your comments. I'm really enjoying the feedback. Again, it's nice to see that people are enjoying the content and the types of things I'm doing and reading, and it's great. It's a great, again, community. So thanks again. What am I reading this week? I got 3 books I want to read this week. 2 of them are on my current reshuffle TBR. This is one of them, The Hit Parade by Lawrence Block. This is book 3 in the Keller series, so I'm going to reread that. I'm going to read book 29 in the Lucas Davenport series. This is one of my long-term goals, is to finish this series. I'm going to read Neon Prey by John Sanford. And then obviously I want to make my way through Harry Potter, so I'm going to move on to book 2 and read Chamber of Secrets. Again, I've never read Harry Potter, so I was really, book 1 was great. And so I'm hoping, again, the quality stays high in book 2. So that's going to be my 3rd book this week. In terms of upcoming videos, I'm going to have another video in the Why You Should Read series. And that author I'm not going to mention, but I'm starting to do some research on that. Obviously, I'll have book reviews on the 3 books there. And I'm going to have another book haul, honestly. I was in a used bookstore recently and saw some books and pulled the trigger on them because I just couldn't pass up the deal on them. And it was another author I wanted to kind of get back into. That I had read a few books, but I wanted to get back into that detective type series. And so, again, yeah, I know I've got so many series, but anyways, I had to pull the trigger on these books. They were just, you couldn't pass up the price. So I got those. I'm going to do a book haul on, and then I'm probably going to do a Q&A video, possibly. Maybe kind of work with my daughter and see if maybe she has some questions for me, and you can get some insight into what questions she would have for me from a booktube perspective as well. So anyways, those are the kind of the plans for this week. Obviously things could change, but I try to stick to that kind of schedule. If you have feedback, comments, let me know. I'm interested in what you're reading, how your week's going to pan out. It's going to be very busy, obviously, personally and professionally for me, just like I'm sure a lot of you all as well. So I hope you're having a great start to your week, and thanks for checking out the channel. I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.